Mike from the Mike James Rock Show. I'm here with Brock from 36 Crazyfists over here in the UK. It's been a long time, my friend.
Yeah, well, we were here in January, I believe.
It's almost a year.
Yeah, almost a year. Yep.
What have you been up to since then? It's been a crazy year by the looks of it.
We did some touring. We've been supporting the album almost for like a year and a half now.
Yeah,
so we're at the tail end of it. And yeah, so just touring, fishing, playing hockey,
Nice.
being dad.
How's that going for you,
just
man?
normal stuff. Yeah, good, great. Yeah, just keeping busy at home back in Alaska.
That's cool. You touched on it just now. The album came out just over a year or so ago. How's it been the entire cycle for you? 'Cause it seems to be, gaining a lot more sort of younger fan base at the moment by the looks of it, because you have been around for quite substantial time now.
Yeah, we got a lot of grays in our beards these days, you know. Yeah, you know, we're still having a lot of fun playing music, and we just a couple nights ago, December 5th is our band anniversary, so
cool.
It was the 24th year of the band a couple days ago, anniversary, and we're gonna start writing the new album right after the new year.
Oh, there is some of you.
So yeah, just keep her going.
You started. You going to write together, or have you started formulating things yourselves at the moment?
A little bit, but not really. I mean, really, the way we work is we don't really do it on the road.
Okay.
We do it at home, and our guitar player Holt, he kind of gets the whole structures of everything going, and he sends them to me, and then I kind of demo them at my house and send them back, and you know, I think it's kind of a normal way for a lot of bands these days. But yeah, so that's the plan. We're pretty much at the end of the touring cycle for this one.
Yeah, so start in the UK, finish in the UK. It's a good place to do a full cycle, I guess.
Absolutely. It's kind of always been our second home here. It's always been wonderful coming over here. So we're happy to end the year over here.
It does seem like the fans over here go nuts whenever you guys come over, and to be playing with someone like Bury Tomorrow, who are, you know, quite new and young bands. How does it feel, considering you guys have been around for so long and almost considered metalcore pioneers, and then taking out the younger kids, taking you guys out as a tour support?
We're thankful for the olive branch. You know, Bury Tomorrow has got a lot of momentum right now, and playing the rooms that we used to play in years ago, and so we're pretty grateful to be able to be playing in front of people that probably don't really maybe heard the name but don't really know the music. So yeah, it's a cool thing for us. It's a good opportunity, and you know, the boys in Bury Tomorrow have treated us like kings pretty much every day. So we just had a great time with them, and they call us the fathers of metalcore, so we'll take that.
Well, we were up in the dressing room with them just now having a chat, and they really are in awe of you guys, and they just like, can't believe when it was tabled that you guys were like put on the table. We were like, yep, we're having 36 on the tour with us, man. So
it's cool.
You know, a lot of love going around.
It makes us feel weird in the beginning, and now we all became pretty close. So we'll all go home with a bunch of new friends. It's really cool.
Are you learning from those guys with regards to sort of like the new ways of doing things, and are you teaching them some of the experiences you've had in the past?
I don't think they taught us anything, to be honest, other than what I really liked about those guys is they haven't forgotten where they came from. You know, some of these rooms are big, some of them were small, and they didn't, you know, act like they were still playing the huge room and take up the whole stage so nobody else had any room. You know, so they really kept it real, so to speak, and I can appreciate that, and that makes me even a bigger fan of them, is that they, you know, they have a lot of respect for everybody that's on the bill, and I think that's important, because sometimes you get out on these tours and the headliners, they don't really pay attention or care really what's going on beyond their own thing. Stage, and I can understand that a little bit, to the extent that maybe you don't know what's all going on the stage if you just walk on stage and walk off the stage. But you can definitely tell the Bury Tomorrow guys are real involved in making sure everybody's being taken care of.
That's cool, especially when you've got 4 bands all sharing the stage as well. Man.
It's important to take care of everybody.
How are you getting on with the other bands? Because it's quite a mixed bag of bands, but still quite similar in that kind of melodic feel to them as well.
I mean, it's cool. It's a really cool package. I mean, Crystal Lake, I'd never heard of them before, and they're like just maniacs, you know.
We've heard that a few times.
Yeah, you'll see them. I mean, they're killer live, and they got a lot of energy, and they're super polite reserved guys, off stage. So they've been really cool. And we knew the Cane Hill guys before. We toured with them in the States.
Nice.
With Devil Driver and a few other bands not too long ago. So they're cool dudes. They're from the New Orleans area, and our guitar player Steve's a huge Saints fan, so they're talking football all the time and stuff like that.
That's all you need then, really.
Yeah.
I want to touch on your clothing line that you set up with your wife. The design looks awesome.
Thank you.
How's that come about? Is it just something you do as a family kind of thing when you're off time?
Yeah, sort of. I mean, I had the plan to do this probably the last 5 or 6 years.
All right.
But it was really just kind of up in my head somewhere. And then my wife's from South Africa.
Okay.
She moved to Alaska. She can't legally work because we're going through her immigration stuff. So
okay.
I was like, this is a perfect time to kick off this other business venture that I wanted to do. And we can both make money. She can make money that way, and she doesn't need a social security number for it.
Of course, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it's been something really cool. We've started in August, and it's called Son of the North. And it's been awesome. We've been seeing people wearing it at the shows, and we've had a pretty good sales so far. Just want to say thank you to everybody for supporting us. And we got a Christmas sale coming up.
What's the website so people can go and check it out?
It's sonofthenorth.com.
There we go.
Yeah.
Is it designed specifically to keep you warm in Alaska then?
Yeah, we got a hoodie. We got a couple of hoodies. But really, what the whole thing, to further it, I do all the brainstorming mostly for the art of our band forever.
Oh, okay.
And but I don't wear my own band stuff. We're just not that band. I don't wear.
Some bands do. Some bands.
Yeah,
do.
exactly. I don't care if you do, but we don't. And so I'd make these cool things, and I'm like, man, that looks so awesome, but I could never wear it. So basically, the root of why I wanted to do this was so I could actually wear my own stuff. So that was kind of one of the root ideas for doing my own clothing line.
But if you've designed it and you feel the garments are good quality and stuff like that, then you are going to feel good.
Yeah. I will say I didn't design the Son of the North stuff though. Mentally it was in my head and some the ideas, but I had 2 good friends design the stuff for me.
Okay.
A guy named Stephen Cornfield who lives in Alaska, and a guy named John Hobbs who's in Australia have been doing our art for us. So
truly,
it's been a collaborative effort.
Yeah, it's a international collaborative.
Yeah, totally.
That's cool. It's been a pleasure catching up with you, man.
Yeah,
we'll let
likewise.
you get in and do your sound check or whatever you need to do.
Yeah.
Thanks very much for tuning in.
You bet.
Right, guys, thanks very much for watching my interview. We've got plenty more on our YouTube channel. When I say plenty, there's almost 1,000 interviews up there. So if you want to go back and look at them or see what's coming up in the future, do the the notification, subscription bell, all that kind of thing. I always get it wrong in every interview, so you can go and count how many interviews I get it wrong in. So like, notification, subscription, plinky plonky plink. That's it. Thank you.
Welcome to the My James Rock Show. Rock Show.